What's up, everybody? How you guys doing tonight? I'm pretty pretty much just chilling here. Figured I'd come in and hang out with you guys for a while. My whole Twitter timeline is blowing up about wrestling, and I have not watched wrestling for a long time, but it looks like it was a good night for pro wrestling. Figured I'd clickbait a title as an excuse to get online. I don't know. A lot of big debuts tonight on AEW. I know Ben from Drunken Peasants has been following pretty big, and he watched tonight, so I'll have to go over it with him. So I don't know. I didn't watch it because I actually went to Pride. I went to Seattle Pride and walked around and did some gay stuff. It was cool. But came home and I'm looking, and the debuts tonight were freaking awesome. I like what they're doing with the Ruby Riott character. Ruby Soho, she's coming out to that Rancid song, Living the Gimmick. That was a lot of fun. What's up, Static Beats? How you doing? You like the part where the show was good. I know, right? I mean, you look at guys like CM Punk, Daniel Bryan, Adam Cole. Moxley was wrestling tonight. He's to wrestle. He was at Kenta tonight, and then he's got who was the debut tonight? Oh my God, Minoru Suzuki. Yeah, Minoru Suzuki coming out. Deathmatch Grandpa. These guys are gonna be able to have fun wrestling, and that's pretty sweet. That's pretty cool. I don't know. I used to want to be a wrestler so bad when I was a little kid. Like, it was literally, I would dream about being a wrestler when I was a toddler. I would have dreams that I was in like a production studio with no audience, classic like 80s looking studio with blue backgrounds. And I would have dreams that I was a little kid, like a 3-year-old, and Hulk Hogan would come in and try and wrestle me. And I would get super scared and wake up. It was like a reoccurring dream. Finally, one time my mom had to run out and save me from Hulk Hogan. And she was like, "You're not going to beat up my kid." I was like, "Thanks, Mom." But then, like, as I got older, honestly, when I realized wrestling was fake, I was like, "Oh, I want to be a wrestler then." Like, up before I was like 12. And I was like, "Yeah, I don't know. I think it might be real. I think it might actually be real." And my dad was like, "I'm going to take you to a wrestling show." I was like, "Okay." And I think the main event was Diesel versus Yokozuna in a lumberjack match. And afterwards, like, "So do you still think wrestling's real?" And I was like, and he was like, "It's not real." And I was like, "Oh, it's not? Then I want to be a wrestler when I grow up." I was like about that life too. Yeah, they got Adam Cole in AEW, Bryan Danielson in AEW, CM Punk's there. Moxley is dope. Like John Moxley, he's pretty much like, he's been there for like the jump basically, but he is so good. He got so much talent there. I can only imagine, like, they have the money to run like big time, right? They could really be like the big thing, and wrestling fans have been starved of what they want. like you know how you go to school lunch and you're like, "Oh, I don't want whatever it is that day. I don't want chicken sandwiches." And they're like, "Well, you're going to get chicken sandwiches. That's what we serve here." That's what wrestling's been like for a while. And you're like, "Well, you know, I want to eat. I don't want to go without, so I'll eat the damn chicken sandwich." But now AEW's like, "Oh, you want lasagna with fucking heroin in it? We got you, fam. We got you. We got that top tier heroin-driven lasagna." I don't know. It's pretty chicken sandwich. Pretty interesting. Here, I don't know. Oh, so do I like WWE? I mean, I grew up on WWE, but I stopped watching it back in like 2002. I watched it a little bit here and there. I watched it a little bit. But 440, yes, Sosa Bravo knows. 440, that's my boy, dude. Ricky Shane Page is my boy. I've known him personally for like 15 years, 16 years, I don't know. I think it was 2005 when I first met him IRL. Long time ago. They have like 50 times the money that Vince does. He was in a badass death match at GCW. Yeah, he's the death match daddy. True WTR uses you're 35 watching play fighting. For one, I didn't even watch it tonight, my dude. I didn't even watch it. I just wanted to go live, and I was like, well, this is what my training timeline's all about. So let's clickbait this shit, dude. And it's working. I got upwards of 22 viewers right now. But it was a good show from what everybody tells me. Everybody had a fun time. Will I ever make music again? Yes. I've been writing a lot. I'm just trying to secure the bag. It's gonna probably cost me, I don't know, $3,000 or $4,000 minimum to make a new album. So I'm gonna have to get $3,000 to $4,000 minimum to make a new album. What's up, Shrim? How you doing? Lucha Bros versus the Young Bucks was the best match of the night. Yeah, I heard that from multiple people. I heard they were the best match. I heard that Jericho MJF was a little lackluster. I'm saying, Sofa King, we're killing it right now. We run these streets, papa. I'll probably sit back and watch the highlights of everything. I don't know. I don't watch wrestling anymore, but I love wrestling. I love wrestling like the way that you love like an ex-girlfriend who you just couldn't stand. You couldn't stand, but you're like, oh, I hope she's doing good. It's nice to see her doing good. Like if she sent me a nude, I'd be like, oh, that's very sweet of you. I love that. Thank you. It's a horrible analogy. That's a terrible analogy, actually. I love you, Alex Villa. I did hear Brock Lesnar return to WWE. I heard he has a freaking beard, too. He looks like a monster. I like it. I like that right there. Doing good tonight, Behemoth. We're just chilling, having some water. I bought this cup when I did ramen last Wednesday night. I should start making tea, just to drink tea out of this cup. It's a nice teacup. It's a quality teacup, dude. He's facing Roman Reigns at Crown Jewel in Saudi Arabia. Do you think that they'll have Reigns job out at Saudi Arabia? I don't know about that. I bet you they like him better over there than Brock Lesnar. Billy versus the Fridge in AEW. Let's do it. Daisy hates all their exes, hopes they hit their toe every hour. Yeah, I don't hate any of my exes. I just feel bad that it didn't work out because it's very sad. It's very sad that I'm not a sweet boy. I don't hate nobody, man. I love people, and I love people who love me, and I love people who loved me. And maybe, it's not a bad thing. But I loved wrestling. I really loved wrestling when I was fucking in high school. Oh my God, that was my life. I'd go do backyard wrestling and show up to school with like all my wrestling buddies, and we'd freaking one of us would always get in trouble for power bombing a girl into a garbage can or something. We were assholes. We were assholes. But it was fun. Being an asshole, I'll be honest with you, was a lot more acceptable in the late 90s. I'm sorry, it's just true. Now, it's like you're a covert asshole. You pretend not to be an asshole. You smile in the face of your fans, but really in the background, you're an asshole. But you pretend not to be. You're like, I'm a very good guy, and I love Fortnite. I love Minecraft, and all you got to do is like and subscribe, and you could be one of my number one friends and fans. My tier 3 friend. Be my tier 3 friend. How's my diet? My diet's doing good. Daisy's got bad luck. 5 X's in total. I can't believe how bad my luck has been. Wrestling is fun, though. I don't know. Seems like all the big names that took it very seriously are gone now. Our comedy type storylines and stuff. Who were your big names, Beardshire? Who were the guys you loved? I gotta earn that championship heavyweight solid gold donut, bro. Who came here to see me go out there and win that championship heavyweight solid gold donut. You came here to watch me earn that solid gold heavyweight championship donut. Then raise your dunking hands up in the air and give me a bloop, dunk that donut, baby, dunk that donut. And the whole audience will be like, yeah, dunking the donut. That'd be so cute. Don't do it. I am gay. Is that okay? Yes, it's okay. It's just fine. You're going to Ring of Death Before Dishonor on the 12th? That should be fun, the Atheist Brony. That should be a lot of fun. I literally just went to Seattle Pride Festival. Me and Joe went to go meet up with our friend Anastasia. She was working the McDonald's booth there where they were selling French fries, and all profits went to the Pride Fest. And we dropped down there to hang out. Billy joined AEW. Ric Flair, the Road Warriors. Yeah, Road Warriors, Ric Flair, great wrestlers, good stuff.
The Atheist Brony funded $5. Going to Row Death Before Dishonor on the 12th.
That'll be so dope. Enjoy that. Stone Cold and The Rock was good times. Not your cheese, you're not gay? Oh, okay. The cool thing about being gay is that, like, it really doesn't matter if you're gay or not. The only thing that matters is that you have consensual sex with adults. That's all that matters. Anything else is just not cool. I should be the first WWE Krog wrestler with my wig on. That would be lit. I pull a wig out of a mud puddle, put it on dripping, and ask people if I smell like shit. Do I smell like shit? I never met Rikishi. Kevin Lerner, do I remember you? I don't. Why don't I remember you? Randy Clark says, I'm not gay, my boyfriend is. Do you know what that tells me? That tells me you and your boyfriend are down for kissing season. Sid Vicious would put a guy in an ambulance every match. A Psycho Sid Vicious. Pretty wild. Bolly the Fringe. Twisted Indica nose. The Rock had flair. Can you smell well what The Rock is cook? Good. That's a good impression of The Rock that you typed out there. I was a big fan of WWE, but I would watch them both, dude. I was psycho. I would watch literally any wrestling I could get my hands on. I would go to like Suncoast Video and I would buy all the Japanese wrestling tapes they had. I would buy the Juggalo ICP wrestling tapes. I would buy the ECW wrestling tapes. I would buy everything. I was like, I would tape Raw, Monday Night Raw, then I would tape Thunder. No, I would tape Raw, then I would tape Nitro, then I would tape Thunder, and I would tape SmackDown. And I would go back and I would rewatch them both at least once every week. I was stupid nuts, dude. I was like addicted to wrestling. I would get together with my buddies and we'd do wrestling matches in our backyard. We'd slam each other in the dirt and go, wee, wee. It was fun. Troon W. True says, could you drop some wisdom as why most streamers seem to be at least bi-curious? Well, I'll tell you why, okay? Most streamers are attention whores, okay? That's why they stream. And one thing, when you're an attention whore, you tend to go towards where the attention is. And you're not going to turn down that any sort of attention just because maybe it's, like if it's bi-curious attention. If you got some dudes trying to pay you attention and you're a dude and you're like usually not into dudes, you're like, well, wait a second. I'm an attention whore. It's kind of hard to say no. Vince says, why are you important? Why should anyone watch you? Well, Vince, because I'll change your fucking life. Papa. I'll make your life better, my dude. That's why I'm important. And I'm tall. Give me one reason anyone should ever donate to you, because I want your money. Because I'll do things with your money that make me happy. It's exactly why you should donate to me, Vince. That's exactly the only reason I'm going to give you, too. Your money will make me happy, so give it to me. That's all. What's my ancestral background? My ancestry? Let me go pull up Ancestry. 23andMe. I spit in a cup for them. I'll tell you exactly what my ancestry is. Not your Jesus. This is getting weird. I'm out. Don't go, Papa. We love you. Stay. This stream is basically a life stream. We're going to be here improving your life. That's all we can do. A motherfucker right now. I'm trying to log into my 23andMe so I can tell you exactly what my ancestry is. Greg the Hammer Valentine. That guy is a grizzled wrestling veteran. Okay. Yeah, no, you'll be surprised, all right? I'm looking at my, let me see if I can pull this up. Womp, 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 womp. 1 second. I gotta pop this little tootie in. Hit the dip on the, whoa, no, fucker. Give me the thing, please. All right. All right. So, as you can see, I'm 99.9% European. And the only percent European that I'm not is a 0.1% unassigned. We're talking 97.6% Northwestern European with a 60% French and German, and that's leaning towards German. 18.6% British and Irish. 8.4% Scandinavian, which is heavily like a Danish. Broadly Northwestern European, 10%. A little bit of Spanish and Portuguese just chilling in there. Just a little bit. Little bit. I am 99.9% European. I'm white. I'm the whitest white. I'm whiter than white, man. My freaking initials are WB. Literally what they call white boys. In prison, if you got a WB tattooed, it's because you're a white boy. I'm freaking white, dude. Was that like a weird brag? Is that like, I don't even know if that was a brag. Whatever that was, it's weird how white I am, because when I sent that in, I'd always been raised to think that I was a reasonable percentage of Native American. To the point that when I got that back, I questioned my mom. I was like, Mom, did you sleep around at all? She's like, no, hell no. And then I was like, my dad was on his deathbed at the time. He was getting a heart transplant. And I was like, well, I won't tell him. And then I never told him. He recovered just fine. What's up, Scarlett? How you doing? Good to see you. Itty bitty titty committee. How you doing? But he recovered just fine. And then I went to his house and I saw he had one of those DNA tests on his desk, or his table. And I was like, Papa, have you done that yet? And he was like, No, just sending it in. Gotta see if, me and my sister are actually brother and sister. I don't know. I got a theory that maybe there was somebody else in the picture. And I was like, that's not, come on. It was, I don't know if he was joking with me or not. But I was like, I saw that and I was like, well, Dad, I just want you to know I got one of those and it told me that I was not Native American at all. And he looked at me and he goes, I want you to know that no matter who your biological father is, you're my son. And I was like, Dad, I don't think you're Native American. And then it came back that he wasn't. And it's crazy too, because I looked at like an old birth certificate from my great-grandfather, and it said that he was born on the Cherokee Nation as a mulatto. So I think it was like an early birth certificate of his said that, and then a later one was changed. So I wonder if something had happened to him. Full Bender TV.
Full Bender TV funded $5. Shout out 2 fat people.
2 fat people? All right. Shout out Amber Lynn. Isn't she a fat person? And then shout out who's another good fat? They all die. Who's a quality fat? I'll shout out Amber Lynn, and I'll shout out Nikocado Avocado. Those are some quality fats. Mulatto means half black, but to a lot of people, but mulatto also means half a mixed race of any race. I think it was just more prevalent with half black people for a while. Oh, that's what the freaking birth certificate said when my friend went and looked it up for me. Dandy. I'll answer that when it farts up on the screen. Got them good fats, man. Dee-doo, 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 good fats. I'm just a small town girl. If I can shout out dead fats, yeah, John Candy easily. Chris Farley, 2 quality fats. Ooh, you know who's a good fat?
Dandy funded $5. Thoughts on Ethan Ralph marrying Digibro's ex in Vegas and Bunnies Masterson being the best man? Also, would you have went if invited by Ralph or Bunnies?
I don't know if I would have been able to make it out to Vegas, just because I'm not in a position to travel right now. But like, if I would have been in Vegas and they invited me, I'd have shown up. I don't really have thoughts on them marrying. Like, I hope they're happy. You know, I thought that whole thing that went down with Ethan Ralph and Viz at Digibro's place was fucking comedy. But I got no problem with those guys, and I would totally go. I would go, dude. I would go to places I didn't want to be if I thought it would be a fun time, if it would be an interesting time. And I have no aversion to going there. I'd go and I'd be like, hey, cheers. I'd probably try and bang one of the bridesmaids. You know me, man. I'm sick in the head. Battle of the Gunts. White boy gangster style. I wonder if is Misha still doing anything? I should reach out to young Mish. Hey, this is a good question, Bender.
Full Bender TV funded $20. I love your song Dumb. Should Mr. Medicare come back full time?
I mean, if he's feeling up to it, if he's healthy enough, yeah, he should come back full time. He's got a great voice. He's got interesting, provocative thoughts. I don't think there's anything wrong with that. Swift Scout, how you doing? I don't think there's anything wrong with coming back full time as long as he's healthy enough to do it. Doing donut card readings tonight? Maybe I will. Maybe I will. I'll have to flare up the webcam to do that, though. Went to Costco today and I bought a bunch of healthy food. I was doing really well on my diet, dropped 20 pounds back in April, and then I got in a car accident and couldn't walk for over a month. And I just got depressed and gained all the weight back. My car is still sick, Scarlett. We should talk because I don't know how much brake pads are going to be, but I can hear my brake pads getting a little squeaky. That's not good. That's not good. I just heard that today. I don't know. The car's driving, though. That's the good thing. I think that, I don't know, we should definitely talk because I got to get this thing fine-tuned. I got to get this machine well-oiled. Did I watch RV6? I didn't watch a lot of it. I watched little pieces of it. Joe Blow, what's Alki up to these days? You still talk? I talked to Alki a little while ago. I think he's doing good, though. I haven't watched him recently. I haven't checked in on him recently. Beardshire says, I'm on keto, been on it for a month. I heard it could cause hair loss. Experience anything like that? I didn't, I don't think. I didn't notice any hair loss. My hair is always kind of falling out because it's ridiculously long and curly. So when I brush my hair, I always peel some strands out with it. A behemoth, that's not a good search. Damn. We definitely want to make a trip up. I mean, if I got some time off this week, I feel confident the car will drive if I drive down to you. I might even drive down if you can't make a trip up, if you could do a little help for a young Bill Fridge. But Misha grew up. Your boy grew up. My boy's all grown up. How long did you stop drinking soda before you no longer felt the urge to drink it? I was always really good at cutting soda out. I still have had some diet sodas here and there, but it's been very few and far between for me recently. Oh, thank you, Scarlett. You thought you could stream without me. How you doing, Magicus? You got to send me a picture of what your camera setup looks like when you set up your Magic the Gathering camera, Magicus. Full Bender TV with the big question. Putting this in the documentary? Do it. That's a trip, Scarlett. All the way out to Denver. Just to do some breaks.
Full Bender TV funded $5. Leafy or Pyro?
I mean, Leafy and I got to be pretty good friends after all the stuff we did together. That's my boy, so Leafy over Pyro. That's an easy one, though. Just because that's my boy. Me and him kicked it a lot. It's pretty good. I got to see what it looks like, Magicus. I want to start doing some Magic streams over on Twitch. AEW is amazing right now, says Chan Smith. 2021 is the year to be a wrestling fan. Yeah, I know. I didn't watch tonight, but my timeline was blowing up with stuff. And then when I saw, honestly, when I heard that Bryan Danielson music hit and him walk out, I was like, that's I was feeling some type of way. I was mostly feeling happy for these guys. You know, these guys who are lifelong wrestling fans turned wrestlers. And now they get to actually make big money doing what they love. Like, in WWE, these guys made big money, sometimes did what they love, but they always were cut short. And I feel like AEW has just been a playground for wrestlers. It just looks fun. It looks like they get to have a good-ass time. You put it on my Discord, do that, papa. You give up drinking? I did give up drinking. I have not. Joe tried to give me a bunch of drinks last night, and I was like, no. No, I'm not drinking, papa. He made me, I think it was a gin and tonic or something. Vodka tonic. And I was like, no, thank you. You'll have to drink that. Way back in the day, standard Coke tasted like today's Diet Coke. I've drinking Coke Zero a few times. The movie theater does Pepsi Zero. And sometimes I'll get Pepsi Zero when I'm at a movie theater that doesn't have unsweetened iced tea. That's what's up, Eric. Yeah, you gotta be a sober boy if you want to lose weight. I'm trying. I've been struggling to lose weight recently. I put on so much during the pandemic, but I'm down like I literally weighed myself yesterday, and I'm down 4 pounds from yesterday. So I'm going to enjoy that momentum and keep going. Have you ever tried giving up water? No, man. We are water. We are made of water. We're all made of water, flowing through our body to our bones. Punk going to take over AEW. It's going to be hard. You got Omega. You got Punk. You got Daniel Bryan. Adam Cole might not be in the title picture at first, but he could be. You have Moxley, you have Jericho. All these guys are big money, and there's so many more. It's just, there's so much work going on right now. Not Alan Beckwith says pro wrestling is just a distraction for poopy heads. You might be right about that, but here's that. What's up, Elise? Tell Elise I said hi. But everything is a distraction, right? Pro wrestling is a distraction. Sports are a distraction. Politics are a distraction. Anything the media puts out is there to distract you. They'll tell you it's there to inform you. But real information is not just freely given like that. Real important information is sold to you or handed down to the trusted few. Bow, bow, bow. How much did I max out at? I was maxed out at, I'm not exactly sure, but I know I was over 600 pounds. And right now I'm around 450, which is too much because literally when pandemic started, I was at like 370. And I just inched my way up the entire last year and a half. I got hit hard, man. And it's still been hard. It's been, I dropped 20 pounds from April to June. And all that just came back after I got in a car accident. Christopher Callahan said, I love when you give us insight into. I don't even know what I'm giving you insight into right now. Am I? Or are you asking for some? Let's dive into some conspiracy theories. I mean, you have to be careful about what you talk about, okay? And I'll tell you why. Because some stuff you talk about will be completely wrong misinformation. And you can get your channel shut down for spreading misinformation. That's a fact. It happens. And people do spread misinformation all the time. And then you also have to worry about that some of the stuff that you are saying goes directly against what the people in power want you to know or hear. and you can get your channel shut down for telling the truth. But I'm keep doing me, Joe Blow, for sure. Full Bender TV. Being human is part of ups and downs. I know. It's just I've been like I usually don't let the downs get to me, but man, this last year and a half, I was taking some hits, my dude. I was taking some hits.
Full Bender TV funded $5. Don't put yourself down, Billy. Being human is part of ups and downs.
Always a humor. Always a human. A humor. That's what I really do identify as a humor more than a human. I really do, though. But I am kind of a human at the end of the day. Them real Area 51 hours, you know. So the key of the story is you can get your channel shut down. Yeah, like... And plus, the whole problem with conspiracy theories is what good do they do, even if they are true, exposing them? What good does it do to expose a conspiracy theory? Like, the majority of the population doesn't want to be right. They don't want the truth. They don't want facts. And a big majority of people that think they know the truth and think they have all the facts are 100% wrong. There's a huge majority of people that think they have the inside truth. They think they understand the conspiracy theory at hand, and really they're getting a watered down grift sold to them. Like, there's always bits and pieces of stuff that is mind-blowing how real and messed up it is. And then these grifts build upon those little pieces of truth, and they just fill you with bullshit. Because once they get you sunk into that mind-blowing level of truth on something, they can just fill that blown mind, that empty space where the mind blew, with whatever they want. It's messed up, man. Vlad Tepe says, Billy, how's it hanging? It's hanging good, dude. It's hanging real good. Being human is overrated. It's true. I'd rather be a god. Yeah. Knowing everything is a waste of time. I think it's really cool to have a depth of knowledge about something, because that means you're passionate about something. But the only thing you really need to know in this world is yourself. And once you know yourself, you can take yourself anywhere you want to go. Now, maybe maybe you're not physically able to go anywhere. But with the pursuit of knowledge, you can take yourself there by reading, by educating yourself. You can take yourself there by experiencing, talking to other people who have experiences in what you're into. And with the connection of the internet, you have literally the world a couple of moments away. Just if you could think it, you could find it. What's up, Elise? How you doing? Get a join button? Full Bender TV, that's not a bad idea. Why don't I have a join button? Damn. Alan Beckwith says, Billy, what are your thoughts on JFK without getting your channel terminated, of course? My thoughts on JFK, I will tell you in a way that would be very interesting to believe. I think if you look at the way JFK was assassinated, the man who shot him probably wasn't physically capable of doing so. We've had a whole lot of reports and stuff put out on that. It's probably obviously somebody else. Now, one of the crazy things, a conspiracy theory within a conspiracy theory, is that Woody Harrelson's dad, who was a confirmed assassin, might have been the one to assassinate JFK. That's pretty crazy, right? It's pretty crazy. Please ask Luna to cam up with me. Luna is going to be on vacation this week. We're not actually going to be able to do a dinner party on Wednesday. I missed you too, Lise. It's good to see you. I know the New York IRL streams were so fun. I almost IRL streamed tonight from Pride, but Pride was kind of like not popping. There was a lot of music going on in the background. I don't know, it was kind of loud, but I brought my camera too. I was ready to go live, but I didn't do it because it wasn't that good. But yeah, I think it's pretty obvious that the JFK assassination was the beginning of a regime domination that we're still feeling to this day. If you look at George Herbert Walker Bush, George H.W. Bush, the first Bush. What's up, Reed? How you doing? Good to see you. The first George Bush president, he was the CIA director. And he would have been around the time of that assassination, right? He was connected to it at that point in time. He's the CIA. And then you see him rise up the ranks. You see him you see him become vice president to Ronald Reagan. You see him become president. You see Clinton and Hillary come into play, and they continue going. They having their connections with the CIA and maybe possible drug running. Like if you look at what CIA did in the 80s, they were putting crack into this country, right? Like that was not a conspiracy. That was a real thing. They're very much involved for the epidemic of crack cocaine in inner cities. They basically, ruined my life. They basically ruined my life. And then you have the after effects of the CIA still going to this day. If you look up Laurel Canyon, and you'll see that the CIA had an operation studio in Laurel Canyon outside of Hollywood where they would have all types of people in Hollywood come and make propaganda or government films. They would make all sorts of things. They'd all get paid government money in Hollywood to make media for CIA at Laurel Canyon, and now that Laurel Canyon CIA government official like station, that production studio in Laurel Canyon is now owned by Jared Leto. Kind of weird, kind of a weird tangled web. There's like a whole lot of weird stuff going on, right? Seattle Pride wasn't popping because Proud Boys going even crazier than lately. There were no Proud Boys, just Pride Boys at Pride. Oh. Yeah, dude, crack getting out of your system in 24 hours was the downfall of all good working men. Yeah, Chris Callahan, the sharing the table, eating and having fun is great. We'll be back, not this Wednesday, but the Wednesday afterwards. Allie Dean, Petty Bean, how you doing? Kind of weird, blink, 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 kind of weird. For real, though. I don't know if Jeb Bush will get the presidency. I think that if you really look at it, though, I did finish my water, huh? Man, I enjoyed that water. I drank it too quick. Basically, the illusion of political parties, right? The illusion of political parties is kind of the conspiracy in itself. The game's rigged, man. Romney knows. The game's rigged, man. The best thing you can do, the background is super Seattle. My background? this, you'd say this is Super Seattle. It's just a sweet boy eating a burger outside of Dick's. It's just a little garbage pail, kiddo. Got my Wendy's cup there. I got a nice tea from Wendy's. I should have thrown that away before I went live. The bickering and arguing in DC is to always distract us. I mean, it's all a show. It's about as real as pro wrestling. A shout out to that tie back to the title. This took a fun turn, didn't it, guys? Didn't it? Is that a Juggalo clown on the far right? No, the far right is a lion. There's my phone in the way. Lions and tigers and bears, oh my. Politics are a joke. They're basically just a way for to keep people feel like they have a choice. It's the illusion of choice, right? If you watch, like, there's the book Rich Dad Poor Dad. The guy who wrote that book, like, they asked him, like, who do you want to be president? And he's like, I don't care. Like, literally, you think people out here who are making money and doing things care who the president is? Like, you have to be doing you, making your moves, your business, no matter who is in office. It doesn't matter to you. You matter. Your trajectory is all upon you and yourself, and that is not important. What percentage of my rap fan base do I think is juggalos? I'd say under 10% are full-on juggalos, and maybe 30% are fans of ICP. The illusion of choice. It's still real to me, damn it. Almost makes you think that Donald Trump as president was just there to further divide our attention and our population so that we wouldn't care when they propped our national debt to the mega trillions. Am I a fan of ICP? Yeah, I like what they do. Whoop whoop. I totally want to go to the Gathering of the Juggalos one year, but I want to go in a trailer, like an RV, so that I can wash and shower and kick it. I don't want to be souped up in the swamp. What's up, Hooks? How you doing? I don't ever want to feel like I did that day. Take me to the place I love. Take me far away. Yeah. Robert Kiyosaki's in bed with him. I don't know who that is, dude. I don't know who that is. You want to go to the Gathering, itty bitty? Let's go in a freaking RV. Let's go pow super time. We'll rent an RV outside of the Juggalo Gathering and just ride that bitch in. We'll fill it up, I don't know, 10 deep. We'll get like 10 juggalette fools to go deep at the Gathering. Would ever be on a JCW show? I mean, if they wanted to book young Bill Fridge in a match, I could probably have a good match. I could probably do a good JCW match. I was really thinking about getting back into wrestling before the pandemic hit. I was like at an all-time low weight-wise as an adult. I was lower in weight as an adult than I was since I was like 14 years old. And I kind of put some back on. It's not the greatest day of my life, but it's still a good one. You'd watch that if I streamed it. It would be pretty fucking cool. Maybe Contant will take me in his RV. I'd probably just rent one. Honestly, if I can get enough people to go in on one, we could probably get a nice RV for the week and just live like Juggalo Kangs. Or maybe get a not nice one as long as the shower works. I just want to be able to go in there and wash my body once a day. I need that. I don't want to be dirty. I don't want to be grody. You're eating Goya Maria cookies? I don't know what those are, but they sound pretty good. Aaron C. Oh, that's the writer of Rich Dad Poor Dad? I mean, look, if you are at a certain level, you're probably in bed with everybody. And you're probably also like, I'm not surprised anybody was on the Lolita Express Epstein Island flight list, you know? He was a freaking billionaire who was probably connected to maybe some information groups. Ghislaine Maxwell, daughter of Robert Maxwell, who had an interesting past in history, if you guys look that up. Like if you really look into all this stuff and you don't just take it as like the face value of, oh my God, they were horrible people. It's like, yeah, everything's horrible if you want it to be. And I'm not saying what they did wasn't horrible. I'm saying when you look at how what they did happened, and you understand the way that everything is set up, it's all part of the bigger picture is a lot clearer than, you know, what's right in front of you at face value is what I'm saying. You have tonight off and you don't know what to do with yourself. Do an exhibition match with Scoot. I was going to try and get Ricky Page and Scoot to be my tag team partners when Ben was talking to Teddy Hart about a wrestling match. I was going to try and get Teddy Hart down with maybe Maria Manic and somebody else at the time so that I wouldn't have to work a full real match. Or the Crocodile. The Nectar's still around. I think the Crocodile has moved. I'm not sure if it's officially moved yet. I think the Nectar's still there. Oh, it's been a weird year and a half, man. Anyone else know? So there's literally at least 4 documentaries on 9/11. I've never seen so many come out at once. Is that coming out right now? But it would make sense, right? Because it's the 20-year anniversary. Of course, there's going to be 4 coming out this week. It's 20-year anniversary. That's huge. There were a bunch of 9/11 docs 10 years ago, and there were a bunch that came out shortly afterwards. Now, one interesting tidbit. I don't know if I should go into this. I'm just a sweet boy, guys. I'm just a sweet boy. I need no sympathy. Easy come, easy go. Little high, little low. Anywhere the wind blows doesn't really matter. I don't know the lyrics to any songs ever. To me, mama. Ooh. Eric Purcell says, don't get COVID, Billy. It really sucks if you get it and you'll be fatigued for 3 weeks after you recover. And yes, you are a sweet boy. I really don't want to get COVID. Yeah, I'm trying not to, man. Favorite wrestlers? I really liked Kevin Nash when I was a kid. Diesel. That's because I saw him at my first live show. He was the champion at my first live show. Diesel. I was like, that guy is cool. And I liked Mankind a lot. Mick Foley. Right now, the guys I look for are like, I really like Jon Moxley in AEW, Dean Ambrose from WWE. I think he's really cool. I really liked Daniel Bryan. I love to see him show up in that same show. I feel like we're going to get a lot of interesting stuff in AEW. It's kind of like a clubhouse for fans of wrestlers. He tried to kill Big Show. Yeah, he powerbombed Big Show, and he didn't get him all the way up on that one. Dropped him on his neck. It was terrible. Balbert Bainstein says, thank you for being alive with me. You're welcome, Balbert Bainstein. I'm trying, man. Rikishi, Bam Bam Bigelow, and King Kong Bundy. Reed Naylor with the chunky fat boy wrestlers. I like that. Vader was one of my big favorite wrestlers and all-time fat. I loved him. I love Vader. You guys want to hear a strange? You want to hear a strange 9/11 fact? Now that we're talking about conspiracy theories, do you want to hear an odd 9/11 fact? You want to hear a strange 9/11 fact? Do you know the comedian Nick Kroll? Do you know the comedian Nick Kroll? His father, his billionaire father, was in charge of security for the World Trade Center complex during 9/11. Isn't that crazy? Isn't that a crazy fact? Isn't that a wild fact? Isn't that wild? What was that panel show you were on 15 years ago? Which panel show? Was it like I'm not even sure what exactly we're talking about here. You don't know who Nick Kroll is? Oh, let me introduce you to Nick Kroll real quick. You ever watch Big Mouth? He voices the fucking main kid on Big Mouth. This is Nick Kroll.
Naturally, right around here is where I normally speak. The voice of Nick is basically my voice. It's maybe pitched up the Einsteins of the diaper barge. Because he's been outsmarted by the pigeons who live on the diaper.
Nick Kroll looked like he got dead eyes. Like he's seen some shit, dude. Yes, DM me, Scarlett. Thank you. I definitely would love to talk to you about the car, man. Where in the world is Carmen Sandiego? Yeah, you know. Yeah, everybody knows Nick Kroll. Have a good night, Scarlett. It was a show where that lady got her head smashed on the desk. It was dumb music video. I don't know why I thought about it like 2 days ago. Okay, let's go to the dumb music video, and we'll watch the dumb music video. And we will see. All right, we'll see which one we're talking about here.
naked, cradling a fifth of beam. Breast stinking, so I'm taking shots of Listerine. Trying to make it, so I bought a pair of skinny jeans. Such a pretty little thing, trying to fit my city scene. Hear your sister scream, coming from your parents' room. I'm there naked, wearing nothing but a pair of boots and a parachute, screaming out Geronimo. She got an ass like a Tijuana donkey show. This is rock and roll, I got the city with me. Making millions off the children, it's a pretty penny. And she got grizzly titties, I'm talking.
Now, this is a scene where a woman smashing a watermelon against a desk. Is this what you were talking about? She's using her giant boobs to smash the watermelon, though. This woman was the lady that fought Sacha Baron Cohen in the movie The Dictator. She fought him with her giant boobs. She was a real sweet lady. She met me at the pool of the Roosevelt Hotel, and she was doing the show here, Beecher's Madhouse. And she came out to the pool and was kicking it, hanging out. We had a good time. And she was like, "You got to come to the show tonight. Come to the show." And then she showed up and she pulled me up on stage and we did we did watermelon smashing. Watermelon smashing. She's really cool. But I was wearing a jumpsuit. Oh, okay, the jumpsuit. Yeah, we'll get to that.
Bare breasts, my teeth are jagged, easier to tear flesh. You can care less, well Billy cares lesser. Ripping pussies on wax like a Brazilian hairdresser. Yeah, I rap, but chameleonaire's better. Now I'm losing my religion for some billionaire's pleasure.
I do want to say, the amount of people that I have in this video who got attempted or were canceled with the Me Too movement. Like Chris Hardwick got an attempted cancellation. Ron Jeremy got convictions, I'm pretty sure, right? Andy Dick got attempted cancellation with the Me Too movement. There's a good list of people in here. I somehow haven't been hit yet.
I'm on the case, man. Here I come. Dum 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 dum. If I could chase with a bottle of rum. Dum 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 dum. Bang the bass till your face go numb. Dum 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 dum.
That girl passed away. She was so sweet. She was very cool. That was the night that I smashed the watermelons with the big boob lady. This girl played mini Kim Kardashian. She was a very kind person. I liked her a lot.
Everybody in the place go dumb. Dum 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 dum. Too many rappers, not enough physicists. Y'all some princesses, go on and catch syphilis. Fuck your frigidness.
So that was Joe. This was Alcatraz. This girl like slapped him, and he pushed her onto the table in an act of backlash, and then all her friends jumped him. I didn't realize how bad he was getting hit from behind. I'm just sitting there fatting around. I'm like, well, just fatting around.
This is French's time. Life is a race, you won't even see the finish line. And the biggest crime is
That's Bun B in the middle there. This is from a rap battle I did. This was Red Bull, and Eminem was like the sponsor. You can see the sign in the back says MC, Red Bull MC. And it was a weird rap battle competition I did for, I believe it was G4 TV.
I ain't even rich yet, so if you're rich, you fucking bitch. Write a big check, get your lips wet, pucker her up, spin the bottle. You feeling lucky, punk, do ya? Then win the lotto. What's my motto? Get laid and get pesos. At that taco truck, giving senoritas bait.
That lap dance I was getting, the club was playing Macklemore's Thrift Shop at the time. And like that moment for me was like special because I had my record release party a few years before, and this was before Macklemore blew up, but he came and he did some songs with Grinch, who was on the show with me, and I didn't see it, but I heard that one of the lusty ladies gave him a lap dance up in the top room because I was having like private dances at the like clothes on dances for the girls up at the upper area of my record release party. It was fun. I won that round of the rap battle. I believe the person who ended up winning the entire rap battle though was Illmaculate, who people might know. He was pretty good rapper.
I base H-A-J-A-F-A. Big boss, so swats, they call me.
This is from a show I did for MTV called Copycat. It's basically like MTV Fanatic meets American Idol, but it's got a cat theme. So like if you win, you go sit on these cat chairs. It was funny. What's Phoenix Jones up to now? He was gonna get married recently. He messaged me to talk about having me do something for him. I can't remember if he wanted me to sing or something. I don't remember what it was. He's doing stuff out here though. I think he's back to doing some patrolling too. I'm not exactly sure what he's doing right now though. I should look into that.
Flow so breathy, I'll probably have a heart attack. Cops like you're under arrest. Cardiac.
I almost actually got arrested there. The cop, like you can literally see the cop pulling up my shirt, and I'm not wearing pants here. Long story, but the cop's pulling up my shirt and looking on my back to see if I have a back tattoo. He was trying to arrest me for trafficking, and I fit the bill for someone who was trafficking, and I was like, what the fuck does he look like? And they said the description, and they said a big tattoo on the back, and I was like, I ain't got no fucking tattoo on my back. So I literally had to moon this cop to get away from the police, and it worked. This is not just a bill, this is dumb. Dumb, 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 dumb.
Where's the party at? That's a trick question. It's wherever we be, but we keeps the tricks guessing. I'm on the case, man. Here I come. Dum dum, dum 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 dum. If I could chase with a bottle of rum. Dum dum, dum 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 dum. Bang the bass till your face go numb.
This is from the second donut eating contest I did. Sweet boy donut time. Sweet boy donut time. Was the donut eating champion 2008. This was fucking a short we did. There was a show that came out called $5 Cover for MTV, and they did these B-side documentaries on little parts of Seattle, and I got to be featured in this one. It was pretty cool.
Dum 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 dum. Everybody in the place go dumb dum 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 dum. Dum, 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 dum.
This is when this happened, I really thought I might die. I could feel my wrestling training go into effect because I tucked my head and I rolled onto my shoulder. But as I was going down, I was like, oh God, oh God. I literally did not know I was going to live until after I fell.
Dum, 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 dum.
Well, Scout, you had a good time. That's dope, dude. Yeah, AEW tonight was a awesome looking show. Excited for everybody who got to be in that building and everybody who watched live. So yeah, back to that show. It was a show we were doing for Alki David. Battle Cam House was what it was called. And you could see some of the clips here.
Gonna learn how to live with each other.
All right, guys, meet your new home.
There'll be a series of challenges. There'll be not so celebrity guests.
Battle Cam House.
Tests of will, mind, spirit.
Yeah, this is Joe.
That fuck
Joe was the host.
Oh, absolutely unsavory living conditions.
That was fun. That was good times, man. Am I still cool with Cronin? I talked to him recently. I don't know. I might do his show. I don't know. We talked about it, but I haven't talked to him for a minute. Would you still have wanted the song released if you did die from that? Oh, I mean, that was way before I even recorded this song. So, like, that was like a clip that happened to me in like 2013. Actually, no, it was probably after I recorded this song. That was 2011, the clip. The clip might have been before I recorded this song. I don't even know, man. Or did you just watch? That was a wrap-up trailer from Battle Cam House, which was, we were all supposed to live in this house. We were being live on camera, broadcast out to television in the southwestern United States. We were being broadcast out live every minute. And we were in what we thought was going to be a house, but it ended up being inside of a production studio. And they had it made to look like a prison. They had us all there in jumpsuits. It was pretty ridiculous. It was pretty ridiculous. It got shut down a little after a day because one guy found a fire alarm and set it off. And there was people like smoking cigarettes in there and smoking meth in there. It was a total fire hazard. The fireman came after he pulled the fire alarm and shut it down. I didn't get a 4x4 from In-N-Out. Croft was the one that was mad about the In-N-Out, right? He wanted his doubles. Was it a double and two milks? A double and two milks. That was what he said. And Andy Dick brought him McDonald's cheeseburgers, and he threw the fucking McDonald's cheeseburgers in Andy Dick's face. That was funny. Have I ever had sake? Hell yeah, man. That was an unpermitted studio at that, yeah. They just turned this space into a television studio. It was in Beverly Hills, literally right down in the mix. Like the two big roads in Beverly Hills are Rodeo and Cannon Drive. They run parallel to each other. And this was on Cannon Drive right next door to where Arnold Schwarzenegger gets his haircut every 2 weeks. Or at least at the time he did. He would always roll up. He'd be there outside of the studio when we were filming some shit. Every once in a while, paparazzi would corner him. Good times, good times. I don't know about Cavacho, but I'm pretty sure Erin's still alive. I see her post something on Facebook every once in a while. Oh, yeah. This was literally like the original IP2. The original fucking IRL shit. Before it was reasonable for people to just take their phones out and film. We had to walk around with laptops connected to 4G dongles. When we hit our road trip, when we did our RV trip back in 2013, I saw one of the bills, and it was like $20,000 was paid just for 4G. For all the 4G we were spending. It was nuts. Cody was there. Code EDs, my guy. We fucking were rock stars, dude. We were freaking rock stars, dude. Joey was there. We were rock stars, dude. Joe wouldn't change his pants. He just had this dirty ass pants for like a month and a half until somebody stole them from him. That's good times. We were fucking psychos. The road trip. It was good times. Oh, yeah. Damn, 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 damn. It's very hard to do hidden camera stuff with big ass laptops or webcams, right? We were trying though. We tried to pull that shit off. It was funny. We done pretty well, all things considered. All things considered. We made some like worldwide bullshit media posts. It was pretty fun. Stay in frame. I don't know. I just felt like jumping on for a little bit. I'm kind of running out of stuff to talk about. If you guys want to ask any questions or something, we will probably sign off after we get through a couple. But that late 2000s and early 2010s internet culture, yeah. It was good stuff. I literally started, like, because of message boards, I started meeting people from online back in, like, I think 98, 99. And I never stopped. Like, now I'm thinking about it, and the majority of people I know to this day, I've met them all online. Like, that's where I first connected with them. It's crazy, man. Can you play the Leafy diss track? I don't know, maybe. Donut cards. You got a question, Sweet Boy Erickson? Let me try and turn on the donut card. I got to turn on the camera. Okay, camera's turning on. Fire that bitch up. I haven't shot my gun for a very long time. Late night aim creep. Creeping on the late night tip. Creeping on the late night tip. AOL. A-OK. I gotta get this fucking camera set up. Come on, Papa, turn on. Womp womp. Let me see. I have to get the camera all leveled. All right. It's not being very responsive. Give me a second while I fix this. Hardware decoding is on. It's got to be off. No hardware decoding, please. What the fuck? It's even worse now? What the hell did I do? Camera is running like shit. Okay, now it's not. Now it's good. It's running. It's responding like crap right now. I don't ever wanna feel like I did that day. Take me to the place I love. Take me all the way. Ay, ay, ay. All right, let's go. Damn, what is going on with this response time? This size, FPS. Why is it so bad? I'm going to restart the app, I think. Maybe that's part of the problem. It's been up for a while. Okay. If you guys got some questions, get them ready. We're going to do donut tarot cards. Call me now for a free reading. Call me now. Damn, it's still freaking bad, dude. Why is it so unresponsive? I don't know. We're just going to do it with what we got, and I'll figure this out later. Let me duplicate. Yeah. I don't ever want to feel like I did that day. Take me to the place that I adore. All right, here we go. Papa. Don't call it a comeback. Let's get all up in this. All right. I think we're finally there. Jeez, that took a lot of time and effort. You got some pussy to go destroy? Get it, Papa. Have a good night. All right. The camera is really bothering me, so I don't know how far we'll get into Donatello tonight. But you've been hunting Code? That's dope, dude. I don't think Ice killed his career by switching to D-Live. I think he had no choice. He wasn't able to operate within the terms and conditions of the other websites. All right. Somebody's got a question. Ask me a question and choose a number between 1, 2, and 3. Dude, this camera is so bad right now. I'm gonna turn some of the settings down, I think. It's just so bad. Maybe this will help a little bit. I don't know, though. The response time is horrible for me. It's never like this. I'm having a bit of a problem. So, Royal Blexus, I have a question. Why are you huge streamers following me randomly now? 3? For 1, we're going to have to look into your past. Confront your present. And we'll find the answer in the future. All right. Let's go. So, why are huge streamers following you randomly now? Right here we have the reverse vegan strawberry cream. The reverse tells me the vegan, is obviously a facsimile, a copy of something different. It's just not the real deal, right? The strawberry represents a certain fresh sweetness. And the cream, well, that's the cream rising to the top. So these top streamers, their follows might be based out of some maybe uncertified situations. I don't know. The vegan reverse throws it off. I'm not sure exactly how to take it. It is reverse, though. It's reverse. So we got to take it in a way that inspires some sort of question, But I guess we'll have to look into the present to kind of see if the past. Oh, it's the reverse jelly down nut. It's the reverse jelly, y'all. The reverse jelly. So here right now, maybe these huge streamers are seeing you, and they're seeing a a moment where they don't have to be jealous of you, and they're signing on the jelly, the reverse jelly. They're seeing maybe the surprise, the sweetness that's on the inside. Maybe that's why they're following you. Maybe it's random though. It's random. So why are they following you right now? We look to your future. Right there, red velvet, the red carpet. Roll out the velvet carpet, the red velvet carpet. They're following you because you're interesting. They're walking down that red velvet carpet towards the main event, the attraction. That's why they're following you. That's why they're following you. The main event. Cody D's, you got to pick a number between 1, 2, and 3, Papa. If anybody else wants one red, again, this is for entertainment purposes only, but the cards don't lie. Ask me a question now for a free reading. And I'm going to wrap it up, I think. I don't ever want to feel like I did that day. Cody D's, will my wife abort my child? And if so, will she go to prison for doing so? Well, only one way to find out. We're going to pick pile 2. Give me a 2 again if you want me to pick pile 2. Technically not supposed to pick the number until the piles have been split. It's about the rhythm of the reading. So I need you to tell me 2 again. Now the piles have been split, but you can change it to whatever you want. You can change it to whatever you like. I do think we'll have Tommy C on again soon. 2. All right, 2. I don't ever want to feel. Oh, shit. I fucked it all up, dude. I don't know why I flipped it. I thought I was playing cards there for a second. Anyways, we're going to look into your past, which has been shortly revealed. We're going to confront the present to find the future. I'm kind of fucking up right now, to be honest with you. But the question is, will my wife abort my child? And if so, will she go to prison for doing so? Well, we look to the past. Right here. Peanut butter and jelly. With peanut butter and jelly donut with a bite taken out of it. With a bite. This blood drop. This blood drop, I gotta be honest with you, is not a good sign. So in the past, the idea of blood, the red, the visceral insides being exposed, not a good setup. Presently, though, we have the reverse chocolate orange, all right? Now, the chocolate orange represents kind of the carnal knowledge, the tiger stripe, the predator nature. Again, it's the reverse chocolate orange, though. So there's a level of comfort here, okay? There's a level of comfort in possibly the hunt. And that could be, will she abort your child? And will she go to jail for it? Things are looking like she is capable of aborting your child. Whether she will or not, I don't know. Now, will she go to jail for it? We have the pink jelly glaze with sprinkles. Now, the sprinkles, they represent the celebration, the success. The pink represents the feminine celebration, that glaze, that pink jelly glaze with sprinkles. This tells me that she won't go to jail for it. And she might not, like, I don't know. This right here tells me that she did it. And this right here tells me she's not going to go to jail for it. But this all could just be the capability. Maybe it's something that she would do if she felt like there was some reason why you wouldn't be there to help her raise that baby. And she needs you there. But telling me here that the future is all pink jelly and love, I mean, that's a good thing. The celebration is a good thing. Whether it's a good thing for her not going to jail or if it's a good thing for the both of you. I'd like to think it was a good thing for the both of you. But those are what the cards say. Cards don't lie. I do, but the cards don't. I don't ever want to feel like I did that day. Take me to the place I love. Take me all the way. Hey. Anybody else wants a question? Speak now, or I'm going to wrap it up. Papa gonna go night-night. Hey, ho. You need that, Papa? Are you really having a baby, Cody? Or was that just like a question? If you are, congratulations, dude. I'm a little bummed while my camera's tripping right now. I wonder if it's being used on multiple platforms. I got to restart my computer. That might help. Okay. If you have a question for the cards, this will absolutely be the last one we do. Ask your question, pick a number between 1, 2, and 3. Not a planned one? Hey. I don't really know where we'll go. Sweet Boy Frederickson, pick a number between 1, 2, and 3. Will the bell peppers in your garden ever ripen? Pick a number between 1, 2, and 3. Let's go. If you want it, you can get it. Let me know. No. Let's go. Three. All right, let's go. 3. Sweet Boy Frederickson, to find if your garden will grow your peppers. We're going to... Sorry, my phone went off. We're going to look into your past. We're going to confront your present. We're going to find your future. Where will those peppers grow? That's the question I got to ask. And that's the question we got to answer right here, right now. Sweet Boy Frederickson, will the bell peppers in your garden ever grow? Will they ever ripen? We're looking here. In the past, all right, we got the reverse galaxy, all right? That's telling me in the past, the galaxy represents the vast unknown, the great awareness. And the reverse is that, there's a vast known. And you knew that you wanted to build this garden, you wanted to grow these peppers, but you really didn't know, how they were going to turn out. Because if you knew how they were going to turn out, you'd know the answer by now. You'd say, well, these peppers are never going to ripen. They should have been ripened by now. But that was the past. Now we go to the present. We got the blueberry sprinkle. One common thread here is we see a lot of these blues in the past and the present, the blueberry sprinkle. Are you watering these things enough? Are the blues, are they the opposite of the green thumb? Are you lacking a little sunlight? Yellow and blue make green. Is that what we're dealing with? Is there not getting enough sunlight? But this blueberry sprinkle, it definitely represents a freshness. The blueberry, almost a naive approach, but the sprinkles represent a celebration. So I think we are here right now looking at a fresh opportunity in the present. These things might just ripen. Now, if we look into the future, okay, we got the reverse churro. This is twisted knowledge, okay? This is... It says here, the sweet treat was adopted from Spain and is often called a Mexican donut, the churro. So peppers, they're not, are the peppers native to your region? Is that the problem? Are we not getting ripened because we're talking about a migration? This obviously was from Spain to Mexico, right? This sweet treat that's telling me it's twisted. Reverse, it's twisted. Did we get it twisted? Are these things supposed to sweeten? There's something that's telling me they're not going to ripen because you're just not in optimal conditions. Whether it's the weather, whether it's the amount of nourishment it's getting, the proper fertilization. How long have they been unripened? We're looking at the end of a summer season, right? Should they not be ripened by now? Have you done these before? I don't have the sprinkle color representation cheat sheet handy, no. To be honest, the cards, they speak to me. They speak to me. I didn't go to college for this. I didn't read a book. This all just, manifests out of my oneness, my knowingness with donuts in the universe. Some things can't be taught. They just have to be known. And it's very rare. It's very rare that somebody knowingly can tap into this in the form of the Donut Tarot and basically tap into cheat codes for the future. Obviously, that's what we're doing here right now. We're cheating the future. The idea that the churros are telling me they're reverse churros, don't get it twisted. There might be something missing. At some point, those damn peppers are going to go bad, right? They went in a little late, and I didn't know if they would produce. Yeah, that's the answer right there. They just didn't hit that. Sweet boy, here's what you got to do, though. Just write it out, man. Just write it out. Lord Magicus, you don't understand. How could you say I'm BSing? This is for one, this is for entertainment purposes only, okay? Because I got to say that. It's the law. It's the law that I have to say that. But, the cards don't lie, dude. The cards don't lie. We've seen time and time again, we ask the cards and we get answers. Joseph Josephson, I love you too. We just got to wait a little longer on those peppers, and you might have to turn them into something. If they don't ripen, you might have to make a little saute or something with them. Have a little tart saute, mix them in with some extra flavor, and see what happens when you cook them down a bit. A little reduction. Get a little suction reduction. I'm your Venus. I'm your fire, your desire. Too lame for radio. I'll do one more for you. You're asking, should I go all in on your relationship? I'll do one more. Once the cards are dealt, pick a number between 1 and 3, okay? 1 and 3. Pick a number between 1 and 3. Yeehaw. Let me know. Yeah, let me know, sweet boy. I'm interested. Lord Magic says your magical powers are not real like King Cobras or Von Helton's. You can tell yourself that. You can tell yourself that, Magicus, but, let's be honest, man. You got magic in your name. If you don't believe in my magic, it's because you're trying to hate. Because you can't even spell it right in your name. Annie V knows. Green Pepper Gang. Too lame for radio. Should you go all in on your relationship? We're going to look into your past. We're going to confront your present. And we're going to find the answer in your future. Okay? So, too lame for radio. In the past, we're getting the original glazed donut. Simple and perfectly glazed. Have you had a lot of relationships in your past? For some reason, this is leaning me to think that you've had a very simple past with relationships. If that's wrong, I could reinterpret this. The other option is that in the past, you've been a little bit of a man slut and you just glazed them donut holes, man. Have you just been glazing them donut holes? Which one is it? Has your past been simple? Or have you been going around glazing them holes? That's what I got to ask you. It's telling me right here, right now. Either you've had a simple past or you've been out there glazing. The OG. Were you the OG glazing them holes? Were you perfectly glazing them donut holes? I'd love to hear an answer. Only one. Okay, so yeah, your past is very simple. That's what I thought initially. We look into your present. Too lame. Presently, okay. There's the Two of Hearts. If that's not a sign for your relationship presently, two hearts, love, two in love. The maple bacon bars is literally a marriage between the sweet and the savory. The duality of donut is represented here. The crispy bacon with a maple syrup glaze. All right. Those are two things that literally, like, we're talking breakfast, bacon with maple on your pancakes. You can't deny maple bacon bars. They get you started. They get you going. This is literally a marriage of two battling but beautiful flavors. That's the present. That's where we're at right now. Now, going into the future, if this isn't okay, in the future, name a better, more well-known combination. Give me a more popular combination than peanut butter and jelly. You're going to be hard-pressed to find two things so connected to civilization as we know it than peanut butter and jelly. All right? But we look at this peanut butter and jelly donut and we have to remember this famous donut, this famous sandwich combination shaped in a square donut. A square. 4 corners. But there's a bite taken out. The bite represents the blood. And this blood could be the bond, the blood you have with this person, the blood you share, maybe the blood when you birth the sandwich, when your peanut butter gets in her jelly. In the future, the blood could represent that the bite is going to be taken out. Whatever you two have together. Now, if you go all in on this, there's going to be a bit of a factor that things are going to, they're going to test you, okay? Should you go all in on it? Yes, you should. Obviously. Right here, right now, the past told me you're very simple. Very simple love life. Presently, 2 flavors are diverging in a new and interesting way. And the future is going to bring that classic combination together. But we got to worry about is this bite here. We got to worry about who's taking that bite. Are you going to bite off more than you can chew? Is she going to bite off more of you than you're willing to give? It's really room for question. But I don't think that you should question going all in. You should just be prepared for when life gives you those little bites. Make sure you don't get down to the donut and all you have left is the hole. You know what I'm saying? Watch out for those bites. But other than that, I say go all in. Get it, Papa. Enjoy yourself. Enjoy your life. The cards don't lie. I obviously lie. This is entertainment purposes only, but the cards, as true as day. You saw them. We shuffled, we dealt. The story was told. The story was told. In days of old, when knights were bold before toilets were invented, they'd leave their load beside the road and walk away contented. Oh, I used to love creamy peanut butter. All right, friends. It's been a fantabulous evening here with young Bill Fridge. We had some conversation. We talked a little crazy. We had a little fun, but now we're all done. So then just maybe you can have a good night, or you can have a good day. No matter the time, when you hear the rhyme, let those people say, have a good day. Have a good day. You like my stupid song I sung? Later, y'all. Annie V, everybody have a good night. Check out the Discord setup. I'm going to check it out, Lord Magic Kiss. I'm going to check it out. I might check it out right now before I go off. Give you a live. All right. Let me tell you something, Magicus. I want to see what the camera looks like when you record everything. I want to see what the actual footage looks like, Papa, but I like your setup. It's a good quality setup. Show me what the actual camera looks like when you're streaming with it. Magicus has me on his Magic the Gathering table. Totally is me. It's got to be. Or is it you? Are you elbow dropping an Eldrazi? It's a reference to my Magic the Gathering song. Is it a Merfolk? I don't know what's going on. Fight me, dude. He's jumping off Urza's tower, elbow dropping an Eldrazi. It's fucking awesome. I'm a boom. I'm a boomer. I just want to see that streaming in action, so link me to one of them so I can check it out. What's on the menu next time we watch food? We're going to do salads. Luna and I will do salads, but we won't be live this Wednesday because she's got to be out of town. So I'll probably do like a small meal with just me and you guys sometime that day. And then we'll call it a good night. But for now, it's a good night for me. I'm going to have a good night. Thank you guys for hanging. Thank you for chilling. I'll see y'all later. Bye-bye. Thanks for stopping by.